Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to more MSQ playthrough. We are in towards the end of Shadowbringers, towards the end of Dawntrail. We're on level 98 MSQ. We are in Solution 9, which is a residential district in Heritage Found's Tower. And let's go ahead and pop into it. We're going to continue our tour with Queen Sphene. Conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. Markings on a conveyor indicate its direction. There is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, MSQ. It's not like a boat. You'll be fine. This is massive, though. Oh, this reminds me of, like, RAM. Or, like, the spokes on a router. I like the look and feel of this place. Dig it. Grab this Aethernet shard. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. Massive.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
I'm actually surprised, and it just dawned on me that this was a voiced cutscene. Maybe it's because this is just the start of this recording. Maybe I'm jaded. I don't know. I'm keen to learn too. Absolutely.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
We have plenty of time.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore
Love the
possessed a singular property.
recollection
It
music.
could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Sounds an awful lot like an umbral calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Hey, you were just groveling. You don't get to speak like that. You're not a true citizen.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
Bop him. He ain't got no souls left. put some fear in him. Bop him. He ain't got no souls.
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man.
I do bop him.
Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Aralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiola.
I'd like that very much.
I just remembered that I think I saw her at the Battle of Tuliolo. So like, was she? I mean, she was obviously complacent. I don't know if we can trust her. I think she had to be. I don't know.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
She's conflicted for sure.
Forgive me, Val Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
To go blow my nose. I've been sneezing this whole time. I've just been muting myself. Go blow my nose. Okay. What was Sphene wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now and should probably go to Kafkia's meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. Yes, we take this platform. Government sector. Lenode 9 is the main aetheryte. We're going this way. Sphene genuinely cares for her people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Got new weapons. Whoa. So, we're supposed to go to a place called True View in the eastern sector. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on. This is the right place, you think? I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Oh, MSQ, look over there. A Mamuja child. What are they doing here? You noticed too, right? The resemblance to Zoralja? The blue scales of a Bunwa with the features of a Hubigo. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. people putting spoilers and shout chat, so I move it to my dialogue window. So this is Trueview. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. That building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess. Oh, he just came right up to us. Ah! I didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? So it is. Alright then, lead the way. Oh damn, they're fast. Finally. Fast target. Oh, not as fast. Fast enough. The blue scales of a bunwa with the horn of a hubigo. Drink some coffee. Is this where you wanted to bring us? What is this place? If you're meant to relax here, it isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? So you're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know him. After a fashion, but never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special, Your Majesty. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named what is it again? Kafkia. But we ran into a child on the way, and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Kafkia? In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tassos there. He'll show you to a fun place. What about him? I don't think he's in a mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. This has taken a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Damned if this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. Getting cyberpunk vibes. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kafkia here? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Got a new chess piece. Rakaznar chess gear. Oh, it's very Solution 9. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to talk to you. This area is normally off limits, but Kafkia has told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. Let's go, MSQ. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised.
Wonderful! They're here!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing!
I bid you welcome to the back room, Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operators.
Oh, LSA was alluring to the Waking Sands and all that. Yeah. Not the Waking Sands, the whatever. In Mordona.
To give our friends an overview of your duties.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
Now I'm getting Matrix vibes. I love this.
We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Dural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azim's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point, but they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
Feels it's reminiscent of Asians, the Convocation, and those who went against them to create Heidelin.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite a revelation.
Wait. Why did it pan to Kryl when she mentioned the husband and wife who went against them? That had to be the Lalafels that we saw give the baby to Galoof.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
It's a data storage. I want to slam my desk, but I don't want to hurt your eardrums. But just know that I'm slamming my desk.
Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
She's the daughter of the founding members
So these
of
people sent
Oblivion.
you through the portal along with the earring.
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryle. The husband and wife who founded our order, it's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much
Can
as
we
possible.
let the earring? Let's see what's on the earring. It's got data on
I'd
it.
also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
Where's Aaronville?
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
What a cutie.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoral.
Where's Aaronville?
In that case, Alice,
Oh, he's right there.
would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Of course. All right, let's get our filler on. What are you having us do? Sorry you had to see my passion spilling over. Happens when you put ye heart and soul into your craft, ye know? And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw ye. As if we've met in another life. Oh, you're this reflection's Geralt. Any road, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a single wink, and I'm ripe to collapse. Can afford to, though. Got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. That vouch is good for 2 cans. One for yourself by way of welcome. Can't get the stuff at any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tearing about a bar on the main strip. Off you go now. I should have known when he was a Highlander without a shirt on. I love that they've got different colored recycling. Honestly, I wouldn't mind living in, I want to live here. I want to be a part of Solution 9. I want to be a resident. How do I transfer? I'm really hoping that they, I hope this ages well, but I really hope they add a residential district for players here. I want this jacket. It's very cyberpunk to me. Welcome, what are you having? Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines? How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you. Away with you and don't come back. Got a voucher? Slip it to me then. Nice and subtle. So you're collecting for Geralt. A can for him and a can for you, eh? Here you go. Yours is formulated for beginners, gentler than the full-strength stuff. It's not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities, but if the Redina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it'd be bad for business. Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. You drain the tonic in a single pull. Yeah, now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly. And then finally, you'll feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Well, you haven't up and carked it, so hurry and give Geralt his tonic. He tends to leave it at the last moment, and I expect he's about to keel over. Holy shit. Fucking Super Saiyan 17. Yeah. Meh. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop. May. Kaioken times 20. I think I need to invest in a new CPU. I need a new computer, period. I need a new computer because this one's got an outdated GPU, CPU, everything. This computer's outdated. I mean, it still trudges along and obviously lets me play Final Fantasy 14 with its graphical update and everything, so it's not terrible, but I need an upgrade for sure. You've got the tonic. Give it here quick. That's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out with a great big kaboom. Awakens something feral in me, it does. Transforms me into a remorseless beast that won't stop till it's done and what it's born to do. Any road, sorry for sending you off on an errand like that. I just can't concentrate without me tonic, you know? And the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't gonna enhance themselves.
To ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Doralja's son.
So you think so too. But what is he doing here?
He He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the Drift Downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Gulja.
Huh.
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
She named him. Okay.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gulja is Zoralja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me.
That's cool. That'd be a good, nice
Seeing as I'm
circle.
here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Galulja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Ah, this is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kapkiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
I'm just waiting for when we're gonna actually see Kafkia instead of her little Twitch bubble. That's what it reminds me of. Alright, we got a leg coffer for Solution 9. Underyard stuff. Nice. If Galuja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place for a child. Agreed. While Cryo and Ra continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base of the tower and take it from there. Hopefully I'm not too close to the mic. I tend to like lean forward. I should move this back or something. Did we grab this Aether? We did not. It's not shiny. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Neon Stein. And there's actually one more down this way we need to grab when we sprint. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I wish Trueview was a little bit more populated. Feels like it should be a bustling place. Everybody's congested near the script exchange and stuff. Which, like, I understand. It's got the summoning bell too. Did we not get everything? Did we not get that one? We didn't. Okay. Let's go grab that one. Now we want to go this way. This should be the last mini Aethernet to get, or Linode, Keynode, Laynode. That's what they called it. I mean, it says Aethernet on top of it, but the local term, I believe, is Laynode. There we go. Now we have access to it. So we should be able to go outside. Yep. There we go. Much faster. Well, here we are outside. Oh, no, I'm not British, not European. Wuklamat. Well, here we are outside, but where do we even begin? Oh my god, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It's because I have to do Alisay too. Perhaps someone has caught sight of Galuljar. Let's make inquiries nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Alisay? In the meantime, MSQ and I will head beyond that big wall. So that's how we get that way. Galuljar doesn't appear to be in the area. However, you catch sight of a group of people a short distance in the southwest. You spotted those people too, yes? Perhaps they've seen something. Come on. Southwest. What is this place? I'm not familiar with your footfalls. Clicked on the wrong person. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Galuljar. Galuljar isn't here. You know the boy. Have you seen him? Oh, forgive me. I didn't know you were... No offense taken. My name is Ta'apu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Galuljar. So he didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Galuljar and why do you search for him? I'm family. Though we're not related by blood, his father is my brother. I've only just met Galuljar and we haven't had the chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that will make him hate me. And I wanted the chance to explain. His father is your brother. Then that means you're... Yes, I'm Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tuliolal. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zeralja to account for murdering our people and our father. When all is said and done, Galuljar may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I always consider him family. Always be there for him, and I want him to know that. It tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Guluja has headed south. There, he has a place that is as close to a home as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he in turn bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes, as Queen Sphene respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will, don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Sphene respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty had urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home here. And since then, she has paid us regular visits to see how we fare. That sounds like Sphene, all right. Well, thanks for telling me about Guluja. I'll find him, and then we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. Oh, that fate just spawned on top of me. I think I see... Whoa. Whoa. The city's like slanted. Feels like everything's... Are we... Is it because we're slanted? No. Whoa. There's an aetheryte over there. It's a town. Oh, half of it's underwater. Oh, half of it is submerged. Yeah, I just saw that. The architecture looks nothing like what we've seen so far. It's more Charlian. There he is, among the ruins. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. Alright guys, that's actually going to do it for this one. We're going to continue to chase after Guluja the next video. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.